Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are playing a deck that did well in the challenge and a deck that I really have enjoyed for quite a while. So let's see if we can get some wins. Welcome back guys, we are playing some Dredge, as you can see here. A deck that I really do enjoy. I do think the developments of the deck is pretty good, obviously with Rumble and the Circle Land Druid is being really good. So for those that don't know, the deck basically has 14 lands, usually between 14 and 16 lands. Runs 8 land cyclers, and then it runs 4 Lotleth Giant, 4 Dread Return, and then after that it's basically just got 2 mana cards, and they're all just Sate Wayfinder effects, so they just mill 4, get a land, Malevolent Rumble, mill 4, get something, get a spawn, Circle Landry mills 4, but then when it dies it gets a land, Prowler gets a land, and then you got Scrapwork Mutt, which is basically a great card with Stinkweed Imp. Obviously, you can use it to pitch your Dread Returns and your Lotleths and all that sort of stuff as well. And then basically, it's got a side plan of 4 Exhumes, which is useful if you do have it in your hand and you just want a 2-mana bring back a Lotleth Giant to kill them. That's great. But then also, it's you can go turn 1 Troll or whatever into Exhume and just win the game from that point. So it's really useful. The mana base is basically 1 of each type duel. 3 swamps, a bunch of forests, and some conduit pylons. Because why not? That's all it needs to be. Nothing else fancy. But we've got the interesting thing is now the changes is it's not running Acorn Harvest, it's running Gnaw to the Bone as a way to deal with aggro. So obviously you can gain a lot of life. Moving on to the sideboard, the things that I do like is obviously the clean sideboard. We have 3 Rotten Reunions for obviously Graveyard base decks, 2 more Gnaw to the Bones for aggro decks, Acorn Harvest for obviously when we're gonna go long and we need the flashback to make 2 squirrels for the flashback and Dread Return, all that sort of stuff. And we've got 4 Ancient Grudge, great against artifacts. It's mainly for hate, so obviously the artifacts are like Relic or Tormod Script or whatever. And then we've got 4 Rare Revelation as a way to deal with Glee. There's a small point where you get a small point of interaction where they put the Glee resolves, they put a counter on the guy, and the trigger responds to the put a spawn into play. That's your best time to kill the enchantment because they can't put another counter on it. So yeah, that's basically it. We have 2 white sources in the conjure pylons, but other than that, we're basically just going to be flashing this back anyways. We can also discard it to Scrapwork Mutt, which is nice. And that's basically it. We're just playing Dredge. Fairly straightforward, fairly self-explanatory, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I'll see you guys for round number 1. Welcome back into round number 1. This hand seems fine to me. We're just going. We've got a Forest plus a Generous End. So you can't really go wrong there. Looks like we are against either Boros Gates or Core Gates. So we're just going to play the Forest and then pass the turn. We'll probably get a Black Source here. Most likely. So things like this can be quite awkward for us. Just because we only have a finite amount of damage. Like, don't get me wrong, it's quite a lot, but it can be a problem. Do we want a Black Source, right? Stinky. So I think I'm going to probably just Scrapwork Mutt, discarding a Stinkweed Imp, and then we'll Dredge. So we milled nothing really of relevance, right? So we'll probably go with Prowler into then Haunted Maya and go from there. Attack for 1. No, we'll take it. I could have traded there, and then they could have just brought it back. But having a colourless guy is pretty important. A big problem as well is Exhume. Nice draw, really. A big problem is Prismatic Strands. A real problem for the deck. Gnaw to the Bone. We're still just hitting our land drops. And don't want to attack. Might as well keep going. They're probably going to flash them back even if they block anyways, so may as well. So they're gonna try and kill us as quick as possible here. Yeah. That's why they're removing. Don't discard a creature. For my exhume. They discarded 2 snackers. So I don't really care about bringing a snacker back as such. So let's start with a rumble. I probably shouldn't have played that land actually in case I hit a 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I just play the Ent, right? I'll get the Ent, sorry. And then we'll exhume here. And we'll exhume the troll. Like if they have they bring back a snacker, that's fine. Like not the end of the world. There's no point attacking because they'll just block here. And then we can mill 5 with our Stinkweed him, and then hopefully look at Gnaw into the bone. Like we've got currently 6 creatures in the graveyard. Hopefully we get a lot more. There is a Scrapwork mob, but he don't have a red source, but that's why I picked the Ent. Prismatic Strands obviously is the problem, or is one of the problems. But surprisingly enough, what's lucky is we actually have 2 Dread Returns in our hand. Which I know sounds really strange, but it basically means we can. So I'm going to do this now before I we'll get the red sauce. I'm gonna do this now before I Stinkweed in mill 5. We hit nothing really of relevance. We have 10 creatures though. 1, 2, 3. So I think I'm gonna have to do it now, right? So I'm gonna do this. Force flashback, hopefully. Or they're just gonna take the 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast this thing with him as much as I would want to. I think I have to gain like 20 lives instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts us to 6. And we still have another one, which obviously this should buy us enough time to sort of chill a little. We have a lot left in the bin. But the reason why I was saying with the Dread Returns is basically we have 4 Prismatic Strands to work our way through. So having the Dread Returns in our hand isn't the worst because we basically get to a point where we just Dread Return, hardcast a Dread Return for a lot, and then it's next turn, hardcast Dread Return for a lot. I would like another black source, but it's currently not paying off. Let's Scrapwork up and discard this. Dredge. We have, what, 24 cards left, another Scrapwork Motor, Conduit Pylon, another Stinkweed, so we'll play land. And then we're going to swing with this one and this one. We're going to get to the point where they're going to have to feel like they're going to strands, which is also fine. Yeah. 12 creatures in the yard. They're going to bolt us. Bolt the Stinkweed. Okay. That's also fine. Bit annoying, but also fine. They're on 14. And we have 13 creatures in the bin. Basilisk Gate, huh? No Gnaw to the bone. Basilisk Gate this. Sure. So we can actually stop the life gain here. Hopefully they attack, if they attack all out, or are they attacking all out? No. So we can stop this life gain here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's what I'm going to do. So they don't get any life. We got 21. We're going to mill some cards. Mill 5. Exhume. Dread Return in the bin. How many lotless have we got? Just the 1? Is that? Interesting. We're going to Scrapwork mill 1 and then probably play another Stinkweed him. And we are looking at 14 cards left in our deck. There's another Gnaw, there's another Dread Return. Still not another lot left though. Like this. We'll go with attack. We've got no cards in hand, so free to just attack here. And obviously this is still hitting him for quite a lot. On 6. So here we can Dread Return. Force them to use this. We could also Dread Return just like something like a Generous End. In this, and this. I don't know how good that actually is though. Nah. We're on 16, so I probably don't need a mill though anymore. Until like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need another black source. Rafine's Informant to mill 1 basically. And they've got what, 1 strands? In the middle of Thraben Charm, sure. Activate a gate on the lifelink, I'm assuming. Yeah. So they're gonna 3, 4, 5. They're gonna look at blocking this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got a block here. I think I don't actually block here. because I want to use the guy. I'm going to draw a card. Then I'm going to scrap work mode. Cancel, draw a card. Works out quite nicely, actually. Then I'm going to mill. And this is probably the last time I'll mill, I think. Especially now I've got another black source. Woo! So, we have another Lotleth in the bin. I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to dread return. Target a Lotleth Giant. 1, 2, 3. So target a Lotleth Giant, forcing them to use these strands. Then I don't. So they have to use the strands. Yep. That's fine. Nothing happens. So they have a turn. So we have 20 creatures in the bin. So we're hitting for 19 here. Then we just pass the turn. And they have a turn to basically just draw a strands. And we have 3 blockers, so there's no way they can really kill us. Okay, so they have another draw. Just an F6. They hit a land. Okay. Another die. Right? 1, 2, 3. So that's a 4. 4, 5, 6. If they gain 6, go to 18, and then we just dread return. Like, we can dread return on board here. And I think they know we have another Stingray Imp, right? Like, none of this is lethal, right? So we just block a 1-1. With this. No, we don't have to kill the 4-4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 12, 13, 14, 15. So all we have to do is block either the gated one or this, right? And in a way that basically nothing dies. Like, we can block multiple things, so like nothing dies, including ourselves. Yeah. So just going through the motions, figuring out what exactly it is that we are going to do. So Rotten Reunion, and I probably want some number of grudges. I don't know which way around to best do this. So I want Rotten Reunion and Grudge and Not the Bone all seem reasonable, because they are quite aggressive. So I need at least the 2 Gnaws, right? That's the problem. So then I'm going to cut a Rumble. I think we have to keep the Exhumes in as well. Do we? So maybe we cut a Gnaw. Maybe cut a Exhume, a Gnaw. And then we go 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1 even. Maybe I just cut the Rumbles all together. Put the Gnaw back in. Put the Exhume back in. I don't hate that. Because we need Rotted Reunions for Prismatic Strands. We need Ancient Grudges for when they're boarding Relics. And we need Not the Bone because they are quite aggressive. Which is quite unusual. You don't really want both, to be fair. So, this hand looks fine. The Troll will get a Black Sauce. It might just actually get a... I think it's definitely just going to get an actual Swamp here. Get an actual Swamp, and then this can get a Red Sauce. It's all... If I get the red black sauce, it means this can get the green black land, and then we can hard cast Dread Return. But I think I'm just going to get a Swamp here so I can still keep momentum going. Oh my god. This is how it's going to go. We're just going to hard cast Lotleth Giants. We hit nothing. We hit an Ancient Grudge, which is nice, I guess. Let me pull this out. I want to pull it out because every time I see it pull out something out, like fully pull it out, Magic Online absolutely craps itself and makes me lose things. Like my revealed pile, which you'll have seen in older videos. I had to clean install it for that. Do we go greedy again? Yeah, let's do this. Get hard forest, basic, and boop, boop, boop. And we hit... Oh, we hit Dread Return and a Lotleth. Let's go, baby. What? They have a Strands in the bin, but we have double Rotten Reunion, so who cares? That's all I've got to say about that. White. Exile my graveyard? Sure. So, 1, 2 Dread Returns and a Lotleth Giant. 4 mana for a Battle Screech. So, what do I want to do? I guess, first of all, I want to hit the Battle Screech. Wait. And then I want to play this Conduit Pylon. Surveil. I got this. And probably get a red sauce. And scry. Troll, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually going to put that on top. As weird as that might sound. No point in attacking for 2 because they can just strands. I'm going to get to the point where basically my plan is just to hard cast my bombs. And hopefully that a 6-5, and then a 6-5, and then a 6-5 will do. Yep. You may get that up. Sure thing. Hitting for 5, huh? Yep. So I guess we do this on these strands. Might as well get rid of it now. No reason not to. They could. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think I want to attack for 2, right? Yeah. There were 3 cards in hand. Do I want to hit the Faithless? No, I think I do. Might as well just stop their graveyard plan where we can. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It showed me that they didn't have a lot where basically they were just flashing back the bird. Not flashing back, they were just getting up the bird. Like, this is their game plan here. Like, they're hitting for 5 a turn, which obviously is a lot. But we're also hitting for quite a bit, in theory. 1 creature in the bin, which makes the lot list pretty sad. There's a land. 3 cards still. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's quite important because 8 mean the fact that we hit for 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. That puts him at 9, which is actually 1 off here. But could have strands too. So let's send. I'll shield them. See if they do hard cast strands. Bolt one of my guys, sure. 10. Sack zombie. Sack zombie. And sack zombie. So then my next game plan is play this guy. Hi. 6, 7, 8, 9. The mill we hit a knot of the bone and the exiled it, right? It was just 1. It's quite awkward. Obviously we can't really Thraben Charm's a bit awkward for us to try and contend with. It looks like they might not be on Relic. I'll probably cut 1 Ancient Grudge for something else. Probably another Rotten Reunion. Rally. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts us to 1. Unless I flash it back. That's 10, right? They got us. Oh. That would have actually been a really relevant draw as well. Because then we could have Prowled for a land. So like if we did, we could have Prowled for 1-2 Prowler, 1-2 Exhume, 1-2 Gain 3. Yeah, and had a 5-7. Like literally, if they didn't have that rally, we won there. Like if they didn't kill us. We'll cut 8 Ancient Grudge. Probably. I feel like I want to add a Gnaw. Do I risk it and just I'm gonna risk it. Screw it. And not run. I think Thraben Charm's their thing of choice because they're obviously very graveyard based. That Relic doesn't cut it. Obviously can't keep this. This hand seems fine. So we will bottom Lotleth, I think. Might as well keep a Dredge Return hand. You never know, it might be useful. And we're gonna Conjure Pylon into keep bottom of Lotleth. I'm gonna Conjure Pylon here, and then hit. I guess we cycle this, right? Because we want a green source for the Prowler. I'm gonna keep the land. Pop graveyards out. Alright, up. We hit the swamp. We hit the swamp. I might even not pick a land even if I hit one. Okay, never mind. Let's keep hitting lands. I think I might just end up hard casting this troll. Or even play dude. Is my strands? Battle Screech. Go. So that's mill 5. A Gnaw. Plus a bunch of other stuff. 4 creatures left in the bin. It will do this, and then it will pitch. Do this. Lotleth. Gnaw. 7 creatures in the yard. Can't attack. So the interesting thing, it forces them to Thraben Charm here, right? Okay. Runs. They attack. Okay. I'll take 2. Do I want to mill more? I'm gonna. Troll, nor Dread Return. So I'm going to attack for 2 here. They might block, thinking that they want strands. I guess I have to, probably best if I do this, and then Dread Return the Lotleth, right? Dread Return, Lotleth, 1, 2, 3. While they're tapped out, they still have to flash back. They're going to lose 12 otherwise, and then I still have a 6/5, and then I have a Dread Return in hand. They're going to strands, otherwise I'm going to lose 12. Yep. But we still have a 6/5, and they don't have a strands anymore. And then we force them to have a Dread Return, Thraben Charm, all while we still have a 6/5 in play. Obviously, they do have 2 3/2s. It's not the, like, massive end of the world, but okay. Your Snacker is back. Do they have a basic land? Hopefully they don't have a basic land. Yeah. So no strands, and then a flashback of Battle Screech. Yeah. So we could look at Norin, because we might die. We might need to gain 22-ish. So we could go hard here with... we don't have a real red source, right, by the Conjure Pylon. That could end badly. So we're on 12 creatures. Did we not mill a single creature there? Jesus. Rotten Reunion. If we had a red source as opposed to this Pylon, we would have been laughing. But we don't. 13 creatures I can put in the bin. Which is also not lethal. The note. Hit for 6. So I'm going to cycle this. Do I cycle this and then no? Is that better than... cycle this, get a red source. Then no. Gain 26. I think that's much better than playing a lot left for a bunch of damage and then might dying. Well, we're definitely not dying next turn. And we can also flashback Dread Return next turn as well. So there is that. They have 2 mana. They have a strands. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. 34. So we're gonna. A Nautiborn in hand's pretty good too. I'm gonna swing for 6 here, and then I'll look at Rotten Reunion. This Arms Hebadar. Interesting. You throw your bird in front of it. That's fine. We will play Stinkweed. Hi. And then we'll look at Rotten Reunion. This Prismatic Strands end of turn, and then Dread Return the Lotleth. Lightning Bolt my Stinkweed. It's dead. 3 cards in hand. Going to 4. Raven Charm's obviously pretty bad. Like, pretty scary. We're quite committed into the graveyard we've got now. 3 mana. Flashback of Faithless. Sure. And they can have 2 mana up for Raven Charm as well. Which is slightly annoying. Obviously, if they do have Thraben Charm, it's not the end of the world. It's annoying, like very annoying, but 3, 6, 7, 8. You just swing for that. Okay. So I will obviously Rotten Reunion there. Prismatic Strands. That's fine. And do we mill or do we draw? We're 27 cards. There's plenty of ways this goes bad if I mill. So I think I need to draw, right? Set up for, like, trying to rebuild if they do have a Thraben Charm. So how many... It takes 6. I could just play both of these and then flash back a Dread Return, right? On something random like Generous End. I don't hate that. Dread Return, Generous End. So I think they have another strands. This is why I did this. So I think they've got a strands, which is again why I decided to go down that route. All Stinkweed Imps are in the bin. We have used how many Dread Returns? 2. 2 Dread Returns, 1 no. They are... Oh, they hit this up? Jesus. That's scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's going to hit for 7. Okay. We'll take 7. And we have a Gnaw in the bin, right? Yeah. I'm just going to draw here. A Lotleth. Whee! 7, 8, 9. What's going on here? Is this a strands? Yeah. You missed strands. What did your strands for? I'm assuming black. Yep. Are you then going to double block my Lotleth? Massive block my generous end. Oh, because this isn't going to take damage. 2, 4, 5. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's go for it. You know, flash it back again, so none of these die. Well, I think I'm okay with this. So that's no damage dealt. The generous end dies. We cast a no. Got 54. And then do we scrapwork Mutt here? 22 cards, yeah. Do we? Do we? No, I don't think we do. I think we can save that for like the turn that we want to dread return. I wonder if they've got another one. They're 19, we have 18 creatures in the bin. I don't understand how that didn't die. 3, 6, 7, 8. How did this not die? Oh, black prevented this. 3, 6, yeah. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Pauper's loot and symmetric. Prismatic Strand symmetric. I was like thinking to myself, what is going on? Why is this not dead? But that is why. They're hitting the lifelinker, I'm assuming. Yeah. What a grindy deck. What a grindy game. Just gonna do this now. No, 4 mana. Surely they must have a Strands here, or they're gonna play a Battle Screech. One or the other. I'm assuming it's a Battle Screech. Is this our window? Flash it back. So, 26, no cards. Let's mill. 20 creatures in the bin. Scrapwork Mutt. Discard. Draw. There's a Dread Return. Then we do it again. Yeah, we should do this again, right? Red. 1. Scrapwork Mutt. Mill. Draw. Whee! 7 cards. We're going to hit with both of these. Make them lose both their birds. And then we have to Dread Return. Sack them both of these, right? Hit a Lotleth. Sack both of these plus. Because then at least we're putting 1 card. Oh, they're on 26. Cancel. They're on 26. Why are they on 26? I don't know why. I was literally sitting there thinking they're on 22. Oh well. So, Dread Return. Lotleth. This, and this. Eve 21, they're exiled. They're the same board, but they're on 5. 1, 2, 3. And then we have a Dread Return in hand, plus this Lotleth. And then they're going to gate here, double gate, I'm assuming. Why did I think they're on so little? Oh well. So they're going to gain, they're going to do this again, right? I'm assuming gaining 7, 14, 15. Got 20. Yep. And then we just do the same. 50, yeah. I'm assuming they're swinging all out. Yeah. We'll take it to 20. We'll just draw here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Red Return, Lotleth. Take 20. Yeah, nearly made a mistake there last turn, but ended up getting there. Whew. Wow, what a grind. What a grind. I think the important thing was obviously taking that turn to gnaw to the bone instead of get aggressive. Anyways, see you guys for round 2. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 2. Here we have, I would say, a fine hand. Awkward potentially, but no, I think we keep this. And then we'll just pile on into End for a Forest. I'm going to do this in response. End for a Forest. And the reason we do this is in case, like I said, this is an Exhume or something. We'd rather keep this. We'd rather keep that on top as well. I would like as many mill 2s as possible. Mono red, and so Mountain Candy Trail against like mono red Tron, or like a mono red control deck or something. Cool. So I don't know if they're gonna have enough interaction game 1 to get us. Oh, red white, so like Boros something, some Boros pile. Sure. So let's set where finder. We got 2 Stinkweed Imps, which is great. I actually don't need to. I don't need to cycle this troll anymore. 5 creatures in the bin. So it's Boros Sinta. True, we have a red land here to play. Yeah, but they're not playing the Galv Blast, okay. Rebano. Sure. So yeah, let's mill 5. Scrapwork Mutt. So do we want to play land and then reanimate something? Like Generous End? Or do we want to scrapwork and try and mill? I feel like we want to dread return. We probably don't want to dread return the Lotleth. We probably just want to dread return the big guy. And then no point in attacking. The big guy's obviously great because it's got reach. It blocks the Glint Hawks and the Core Skyfishers. But also, it attacks obviously incredibly well. So I don't think they're likely to have Graveyard hit game 1. 2 Boros decks as well. It's quite funny. Let's mill. We milled another Scrapwork Mutt. Great. So let's Scrapwork Mutt. It's this. Dredge. And Gnaw to the Bone. Gotta play a land and then Scrapwork Mutt again. 5. Yeah, I think I just sort of go for it, right? Scrapwork Mutt. Go again. Mill. 12 creatures, look at that. We'll likely just attack for 5 here. And then I'm just going to probably dread return a Lotleth. Do we have 2 Lotleths in the bin? 1, 2, 3. So we hit them for 12, down to 8. Do we have another Lotleth? We do. 1, 2, 3. GG. I was like, I couldn't see if we had another Lotleth giant. So this Boros is less likely to have strands and more likely, because it's Boros Synth, and more likely to have Relic. So I kind of just want some Relics. We don't need Naught the one because they're not aggressive whatsoever. And I'm fine just to cut a Rumble. I don't know if we need all 4. I actually think because we could... I think because of the nature of the deck, because it's got like Ancient Dens, it's got synthesizers, etc., we could utilize the Ancient Grudge anyways, so I'm fine bringing in all 4. Again, I think this hand's fine. Can't go wrong with this hand. Can't complain whatsoever, so we're just going to lead on Bog into Forest Wayfinder here. Something to be cautious of, obviously, is Relic. Sure. So we do need some amount of green sources anyways to flash back our Ancient Grudges. Exhume, huh? We'll go for this one because it mills more. Ancient Grudge in the bin. Circle of Land Druid 2. I have to pop this anyways in my eyes. Target player exiles a card. We'll exile a Rumble. I just gotta pop this. Like hitting this now is actually pretty relevant. Also if we hit a Land Cycler here, I was going to say it's pretty relevant if we hit a Land Cycler. I wonder if they are going to pop this. They might draw a card here. I'm assuming so. Yep. So we lose our turn because we've had to pop, but ultimately I don't think it matters too much. I would like another green source, but we did hit Swamp, so just the nature of the mana base. Into a Novice Inspector, sure. Again, if we do hit a Land Cycler here at any point, it's pretty relevant because we just get to Exhume. Just straight up, just bang, here's Exhume, a big boy. Novice Inspector's fine. I'm just going to have 6 here. Because I don't really care what to do. So drawing a pylon here is not the worst either. So we're going to let this Surveil happen in case we hit something exactly like this. Hit something huge like this. And then I'm going to Prowler just in case I hit something better. Dread Return and another Troll. I'll take the green source. Or do I keep the 2/2? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just actually take the forest. And then we look at Exhume and the big boy. Pretty easy going there. No point in attacking with this. 1, 2, 3. So they do have Metalcraft, so it's relatively easy for them to kill this. They need like a double Galv Blast or double Bolt. Okay, and this seems like what they're digging for. So I might even just double Troll actually, like Dread Return, bring back a Troll. Yep, double Bolt. Sure. Like if they've wasted 2 bolts on that, like the less reach they have, the better anyways. So is all fine. Generous end. Huh? So I actually might even thing this too. Just because it's the best way to describe it. Just because this is much harder for them to kill. They need specifically 2 Galv Blasts or 3 Burn Spells. Or we need to block and do something. But right now, I think the best bet is probably... Yeah, I think it's probably just reanimate the... So we're going to play Stinkweed. Then we're just going to Dread Return a Troll. Like the The stinkweed, putting the stinkweed in the bin's good anyways. 4 creatures in the bin. Do I cycle this yet? Probably not. Probably just plays land that they know about and call it there. So we could cycle this end 1, 2, 3, but I could just play it. I can just play this next turn. So destroy evil, sure. Be interesting to see how many actual graveyard hit spells they've got. We don't know that we also don't have any 2 cards left in hand. We don't have any Naught of the Bones, so it is something we need to be cautious of. They just mill 5. We milled some more land cyclers. So I'll just cast a big 5/7. If we draw a land here next turn, great. If we don't, I just play double Stinkweed. The Juka Bog is really annoying. But we haven't got that many creatures. We've got no Stinkweed imps in the bin. We've used 1 Dread. Like, we haven't lost anything. What a messy board. Like, they can't really attack. Exhume, huh? I'm just going to play Stinky. And then I'm going to play Stinky. Having access to the Exhume is also great. No point in attacking. We'll just let this all go. Like, so what did we lose? 3 trolls, right? 1, 2, 3 trolls. Good thing to note, obviously, Synth doesn't get rid of... Ooh, the Raven Charm. We can kill this now. No point in exiling the graveyard when they don't have one, but they have to cast it this turn anyway, so they're probably just going to kill the end. Yep. So we can exhume that too. Like, if they keep wasting resources like this, we're sort of okay. But, oh my god, what's going on with their board state? Like, Jesus. Still can't attack. Nice lifelinker. Ancient Grudge. So, they've again got no threats, so I think I'm sort of okay just exhuming this. Hi. You know that thing that you put a lot of work in killing? It's back! And then we'll probably likely just crack foods if we need to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can Lotleth as well, but I feel like the thing that surprises me is the lack of care about graveyard hit, because the deck has so much graveyard interaction that they can't, like, there's no Rest in Peace or Leyline of the Void that just hard shuts the deck down. It, like, shuts one iteration and then that's it. Then you carry on. Like, if they attack, I just, you start feeding my graveyard. Ephemerate. Yeah. Ephemerate's an interesting one to include in Boros. Not one that I expected. I'm assuming they're going to bounce the Bog. I guess. The bounce the Synth. Okay. Plains, sure. Play it again. So if they don't get a relic... Oh, they hit another Synth. If they do tap out or whatever, we can also look at... Lembas, sure. If they do tap out, we can basically just look at Ancient Grudge and 2 Synths and sort of cut the card advantage off a little bit. This is a big boy. 6/6. They need another spell to be able to kill our end, otherwise it just bounces off. We could also just let it kill the Stinky. I wonder if they are going to attack. They are. I think I'm okay with blocking one here. The gain 6 got a 26. Trigger, deaded. Play your planes. And there were 2 cards in hand. Core Skyfisher. They've played a land this turn. So are they going to bounce a Bog? It bounces Synth. Such an odd line to take. I probably would have bounced the Bog there for whatever I needed. Like, I'm gonna need to Stinkweed him here. Scrap Logwood. Let's go. Dread Return. Do I scrap Logwood again and just discard a Lotleth Giant? That seems like a good plan, right? I can just discard the Lotleth Giant and then I have a Stinkweed in the bin. And Lightning Bolt my guy. Sure. Slightly annoying, but... yeah, so discard Lotleth. Stinky. 9 creatures in the bin. Dread Return. Where's my Lotleth gone? Oh, there. Dread Return this. And I think... How do I best go about this? I'll probably start by 2, 4, 6, 7. So I can kill 2 flyers here. By attacking... No, I don't attack, right? I just hit them for 9. Got left 1, 2, and 3. Take a bunch. And pass. They're exiled, that's fine. We have another one in the graveyard. They can ephemerate a Core Skyfisher to hit the Bajuka Bog, which gets rid of a Scrapwork Mutt. But other than that, I think I'm sort of okay. 18 cards left in the deck. Bounce the bog. As expected. And at this point, I'm probably just going to start playing threats, really. And hopefully, it could probably outgrind us, I think. And we do need to look at being quicker next time. Oh, come on. It's annoying. I keep hitting the right thing, almost. Like last time they didn't, but... Like, now they're just, like, hitting the Thraben Charms to kill our guys and all that sort of good stuff. Like, they are drawing quite a bit of cards. Maybe I do need the no. There's a land, which is actually fairly relevant, right? We're on 17. The reason I'm saying it's fairly relevant is because I'm surprised they've got Ephemerate in the deck. That's really odd. Is basically we can sort of look at just hard casting a Lotless Giant here into hard casting another Lotless Giant, or milling stuff to Dread Return. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So like if they attack all out, block here sort of thing. 3 mana. Cycle Landscape. No, Saka. Galv Blast. Okay. I'm assuming a Galv Blast one of these. Yep. No cards in hand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, wait, where did the other Galv Blast come from? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okie dokie. I think the game is over. I think we might be dead. Yeah, I don't think I can hit anything significant. We hit a Dread Return. We can hardcast this and die in the air. Yeah. Maybe I do need Knot of the Bone. Maybe I also don't need all 4. I'm fine like this. Yeah, we got the early Exhume, which was nice. Early-ish Exhume, which was nice, but wasn't good enough. I had the double removal spell plus the whole synth bleh pile. Keep this. Turn 2, 6, 5. The second one's also a red source, which is great. A black red source. So I'm going to probably play a tap land. Swamp Cycle. Or a Swamp. 6, 5. And this is the sort of thing we really need against this sort of deck. Them to not have a Journey to Nowhere or a Destroy Evil. And we just have a 6-5 that they're just going to durdle and can't compete. And then this hits twice. Like 2 or 3 times is perfect. So we're going to play Prowler. Because if we don't hit a land, at least we do hit a land. And so at least if we don't hit a land, we have a 2-2. But yeah, I'm fine just playing this. Okay. Such a strange thing for them, obviously, to hold on to. I'm assuming must have a relic or something. Or no? Okay. The Rumble. Stinkweed Circle, huh? Let's grab a circle. We'll put the Lotleth in the bin. Your removal spell, because I'm going ham. Oh, don't tell me you got a Thraben Charm. Always got it, man. All the time. Yep. That's so frustrating. Take 1. Exiled. Not that it matters. I hate Thraben Charm as a card. So I'm just going to play another 6-5 here. Nice Thraben Charm, brah. Let it go, sure. Limbus. I'm going to F6 here. I'm going to attack for 1, and then I'm just going to play a Troll. Good, zoom. Attack for 1, 12. Cast. Black. 1, 1, and 1. Hi. Here's my Troll. Have you got another answer for it? Come on, you had an answer for the first one, and then the second threat. But it's alright, you've got an answer for the third one. Boris Garrison. You do your whatever the hell this is. Still no creature in the bin, though. Still no creature in the bin. So we're gonna attack for 6 here. Put them down to 6. The sort of thing I like. Then we're going to circle. Do we mill? Yes, I'd like to mill 4. We hit an Ancient Grudge and a Scrapwork Mud. So then what? Then we'll Forest Cycle for a black. Get the green-black land. Place a green-black land. And then we're gonna exhume our 5/7. Here's my board. Your turn, Mr. Boros player. Do. I'm gonna durdle and die. Be gone. Get out of here. Look at all my stuff. That's all I've got to say. Ooh, look at my Lembus. When you die. I'm gonna take some actions and achieve nothing. See you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. We're on the draw. We've got a fine-ish hand to keep here. I was about to say, I hope we... Oh my god, not Boggles. This matchup looks horrendous, game 1, especially if they have... So we're going to get the green sauce, and we're going to put this in the bin, because we want something better than that. So we need to avoid, like, Armadillo Cloak here, off first strike, because if we play this can kill, like, it can kill stuff, like this. That's fine. We have, obviously, Ray of Revelation in the sideboard, Gnaw to the Bone too. Vigilance is not the worst, it's the first strike we need to avoid. Yep. That also works. Let's do that. I like doing that. Yeah. How's your 2-2? I have a 6-5. Your turn. So we still need a green sauce. Still need to, well, we have a green sauce, but we still need a green sauce, preferably next turn. But Rumble, huh? So it's these 4. I'm assuming they can't take the Rumble. I'm assuming they're not taking the Ashbrans or the Plains. They'll be taking the Ethereal Armor. And not attacking. And then go 1, 2, 3. That's plus 3, so that's 5. Which overall is pretty scary. So I may as well take the chance here to swing. And we're going to get our race on. So no trample though. That's something to be like aware of. So if we can play something like Stinkweed Imp here, get our mill on, gnaw to the bone a little bit, that sort of thing. Armadillo, come on. Okay. There are a 4-4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, which is coming in 8-8, and it's got trample. This gives it first strike, right? I think it's safe to say we're probably dead. We probably want to hit a land somewhere, so do I have to greed out hitting a land here with Rumble? We missed on a land. I guess I have to take the Troll here. Troll, cycles, hits, Bog, 6. So, again, I'm just going to attack right, because I can't, there's no point in blocking, because it's just going to die, because this is going to get too big. And then have to start look at throwing it in next turn when I want to survive. But luckily we have obviously 4 rays here. And then the Gnaws as well. Like, we've got 5 creatures in the bin. It's an 8-8. At the end of the world. This is... I'm surprised I'm not attacking this. Oh, yeah. So him for 9. Down to 5. 2, 3. Preferably I'd like a green sauce. Another green sauce. But I don't think that's going to happen. And Scrapwork Mud. Mill again. I need my graveyard showing. Mill again. So we've got a Dread return. Lotleth for 10. Hit him for 6 here. Got 10 creatures in the bin. So hit for 6 again. No point attacking with this. Just let that die. So, 2 options. So we're on for 5, so we're going to die there. So we could try and hit. So if we sack that pull out, that's 9 cards in the bin. Draw Stinkweed Imp. Mill 5. Or we just I think we're just gonna pass. Let this thing die. And try again. We've got a Stinkweed in the bin anyways. So they're gonna go to 22. We're gonna gnaw to the bone. And sort of go from there. Don't have a mask. 11. So that's them gonna gain a bunch of life here. That gains them 22 life. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with this. Block him or just for the sake of it. Let's mill. Double gnaw, huh? I'm at the point now, so can I survive another hit? 12, that's if they don't have another enchantment. And they're on 36. So I need to get to a point where I can basically just one hit them right. Or like double Dread return here. So I sort of need... Yeah, I sort of need to go... Wayfinder, try and find a land. We miss on lands. Scrapwork. Mill 5. Oh, 15 here. 17. I don't know what the best thing to do here is. So they're hitting for a 12. So if they have another enchantment, we die. But we can block with the 6. That takes up quite a significant amount of damage. We could actually flashback a Dread Return, hit them for 17. 16. Which I think is probably better. And then we still block if they hit. So if they have another enchantment, we block. If they have another like ethereal, oh god. I don't think I can win this. That's a lot of life. That's like literally 3 lots of life gain. We have to block. I don't think I can actually deal that much damage. So now I probably have to 17. 7 cards left in the bin. I need a land. I need my 5th land. So do I have to I probably have to my way to win, if anything, is mill and cast like 3 Lotleth Giants in the same turn. So I have to try and hit a forest. Nice. Perfect. Ish. So now we're going to have to gnaw to the bone. Because they're not hitting for a lot, they're just gaining a lot. I'm just going to gnaw now. So we gain a lot. Take this. 98 life. Huh? So let's place land. Let's play circle. Yes. Let's play a stinkweed. And then let's pass. So we've got 9 cards left in the bin. And they are on a lot. 14. I actually don't know how much, because we can only do like 60 odd damage, right? Potentially. I don't think we can ever deal more than this. But this will be our turn. This will be the turn to obviously look at doing that. 100. I don't think we can ever deal that much. I think we have like what, 30 creatures in the deck. Let's find out. The maximum creature we have is 32, so we can only deal 90 odd damage. So, woo! There's another Dread Return. Let's go for whatever sort of weird plan I'm trying. Let's go for it. Deck is milled. Dread Return. Lotleth. 1, 2, 3. Bang. Just made a small dent. Just a small dent. Where's my other Lotleth? Lotleth. 1, 2, 3. We made a dent. Let's go. As expected. Rare. No. All fine, I would say. And I probably just cut Rumble. I probably don't want the all 4 Gnaws. I think 3 is probably suffice. So we're taking out 4. Yeah, so basically 4 Rumble. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 Rumbles for 4 Rares. Oh yeah, I'm fine with that. No issues really. Bogles, eh? Hopefully the Rare comes in clutch. Like even for blocking purposes, for example. Like we can play Stink with him. They play Ethereal Armor. We Ray of Revelation the Ethereal Armor, and then it kills their big guy. And then once that's done, like their whole plan falls apart. So that sort of thing. I'm gonna be a bit hesitant on dredging. I think I need to double check on a latest list, see what they sort of run. Cyber wise. Looking at the latest list, they don't tend to run Graveyard Hate. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage. I'm just going to troll here. Get a troll for a swamp. Either set up for an Exhume. I just play a Bogle of some description. A swamp. And we will probably start with a Scrapwork Moat, I think. Pitches. Bridges. There's a Rare. Perfect. They're going to Rumble. Abundant Growth on here into something. Ethereal Armor. Okay. So. Yeah, Dredge 5. Let's go. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I think Forest Cycle get a basic forest here. Like, I know I don't have a red source, but we'll find one. Probably just take the swamp here. And then hit for 2. Then here we can then play Stinkweed in plus Rain. Sort of, as I say, I was describing the same play. That I could just play Stinkweed in and then Ray, whatever this is. Like, even a Ethereal Armor or something. Rumble. They hit Rumble. I'm assuming they could take an Ash Barrens as opposed to another Ledgewalker. Ledgewalker, Rumble. So they take the Ash Barons. And then I sack that in Ash Barons. Yep. Interplay a White Source, I would guess. Yep. Because in theory, we could also blow this up and screw them. So they've got double first strike. But this will be a 2-2. Yep. No blocks. Troll, huh? I'm going to play Stinky. Attack form. Like, I don't really care if this dies. I'm going to look at Rare Revelation this. Oh. It's dead. It's pretty interesting what we could do here. Like, if it's an Armadillo Cloak that the player, a mask. I'm going to block here. Like, because I want it to die more than... And then I don't even think I need a Rare Revelation this. I just rare the Trample or the Lifelink. We're going to get Bog, just so we have a red source. Let's Dredge. Rare Dread. So what, 12 creatures in the bin? We have a Lotleth as well. Double rare. I'm going to play Circle. Mill 4. Yeah. Do we hit a land of some sort of relevance? 13 creatures. Play this. And then attack. Again, Trample, and it looks like they can only play one a turn. So Trample or Lifelink, or both if it's an Armadillo Cloak, is sort of crucial to where we want to stop. Because they're on 16 and we're on 13 creatures. So like none of this is out the question really. Like if they play an Armadillo Cloak, we can just raid this. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do here. Like Armadillo Cloak's pretty scary. Yeah. So we'll block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So block, and then we'll bring back a Conduit Pylon, I think. Return a Conduit Pylon. Cool. And we're on 14. So I'm just gonna do. I think I'm gonna do this now. I know it sounds a bit random to do this, but I'm not. I'm gonna end up tapping out. Like if they're gonna safe keep, and that's fine. Yep. So they're on 18. So let's do Conduit Pylon. Surveil. We want whatever this is in the bin because it's going to get hit by this anyways. Conduit Pylon puts us to 14. 14 creatures, potentially 15. Attack for 2. Play this. Dread Return Lotleth, kill them, basically. Is sort of where I'm looking at. Because we put +2 creatures in the graveyard too. But they should be dead, unless they have they're exactly dead, unless they have another safekeeping. But we also then have a green for the mask. And we can also block. They basically should be dead. Just waiting for our opponent to decide. Yeah, put this in the bin. So then we got 1 and a green. This. Mill 4. We don't hit a land. We actually only hit 1 creature. So that's 16. And we'll attack for 2. That's 16. Thinking. Which they know about. Hard cast a Dread Return on this Lotleth. 1, 2, and North Raven Charm. Bring it back. Bang. 18 damage. Bosh. And that should be game. Unless there's something we're missing. Sideboard for game 3. Let's go. Rare Revelation. Didn't actually matter, but came in quite close. Like, if it did. They see no lifelink. This deck feels like it can take on the world. They're being fun, like really intricate matches, to be honest. So this is going to get a green source. It's a bit slow, but we can keep this. We do need to hope to draw well, and hope they, well, don't. Sprawl, sure. For white, I'm assuming. Generous end. So we're going to cycle the end, I would say, first over the troll, just because this is untapped. Rumble, are they missing a creature? Well, not anymore. Hopefully that's what they are missing. A creature, and they put this Armadillo Cloak in the bin. Because they could also look at pumping this up, this spawn, and then take the cloak. They took the cloak. Let's cycle this, get a forest. What do I want? Do I want a circle here? Or do I want a mill 5? I probably want a mill 5, right? Probably better. Do this. Discard. Mill 5. Whoosh! Hit quite a bit of lands there. So we're gonna probably cycle this for just a... go away. Go away with your 2-3. Sure. At least it's only a 2-3. So, like, there is an amount of life that they can gain before we're in trouble. Draw. Okay. So it's psychics for a black source. I know we obviously lose the out of the red source here, but is what it is. We can get it back with a conjure pile on the circle. Yes, I would like to mill 4. Still no. There is still no. What's the word I'm looking for? Still no rare revelation. 4. What costs 4 here? Honor guard? No. I would put honor guard in the deck. Oh, this plus mask. That's scary. Mask. 9, 10. Block. I know it only saves 1 damage, but it also gets me a land back, which is sort of what I'm looking at. So I want to get the conjure pile on. Because I'm digging for a... They've got first strike here and trample. I'm digging for a end dies. So we'll conjure pile on. Yes. A ray of revelation. Let's put that in the bin. I'm going to do it this way. This is probably the best bet, right? So then I can hit something potentially. I could have a Tamio safekeeping though, which is scary if they do. Obviously they have a 9-10. I maybe should have done it in their upkeep, I don't know. Scary times. Scary times. Double mask. Rumble. Okay. Well, they can't rumble into safekeeping, so... Double trample though. That's scary. They can actually like take a Rancor here. Oh, no, they didn't take an Ethereal Armor. So Ethereal Armor sure it's a 16. And then they have a Rancor, right? And a Rancor. That's double trample, double lifelink. We sort of can't deal with that. So I don't even know what the best bet is. Is it to hit the mask? 2, 3, 4. So let's first of all, let's see if they've got the Tamio saving, because I think we hit the mask. You have the safekeeping. Is your last card in hand a safekeeping? That's the question. Come on, it is as well, isn't it? We can't stop dying, right? 21, but -3 is 18. Well, it's 22. Yeah, just dead. They had the safekeeping. We only seen 1 rare. We went fast enough. The double lifelink, double trample. Lifelink, double trample. Is what it is. See you guys in the next one. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 4. Unfortunately, we took our first L. This hand's a keeper. We've got top land plus end. We can't obviously turn to any of these. Is it Gardens or is it Glee? And that's the interesting point. So obviously, Black Green Gardens runs this. It's like, what is this? What the hell? I do want a basic land. Yeah, we got there. Let's go, baby. We'll go for the one that mills more. Forest, sure. And a Dredge Return. The Dredge Return in the bin. We'll put this here. The Rumble. Are they on Glee? Yeah, they're on Glee. So we need to turbo this. Turbo it out. I'm going to bounce the Garden. No, they bounce the basic. I'm assuming they chose... What did they choose? They chose the Brood Scale. So let's go Rumble. Swamp, I guess. Land. Just going to try and turbo out as many of these things as I possibly can and attack. Hopefully we don't die, because we can die next turn. They can literally just go Glee plus Brood Skill plus Sadistically. If they've got it, they've got it. I can't do anything about it. Brood Skill. Glee. Or they're just going to adapt. No, Deadly Dispute. Okay. So, what do we need to work? For Glee. Right, so they have infinite colours. They do have an Energy Refractor in the bin. That's something to note. They've got 7 cards in hand though. So hopefully they've just... I know this sounds silly, but hopefully they've just got an infinite, yeah. And we've got, what, 5 cards in the bin? 5 creatures in the bin. Dread Return. And we have a Dread Return in the bin, right? And a Lotleth. So, what do we need to do? Probably start with a Rumble into... Play the land. Yeah, so Rumble into Wayfinder. Probably our best bet. Let's take a land, I guess. 7 creatures. I don't care about your stupid Glee trigger. Go away. Whee! 3 creatures in the bin. 10. Okay. Let's hope we survive a turn. Again, we're giving them infinite mana. Well, not infinite mana, but they have infinite colorless mana to then use this 1 black, 3 green. So I'll do what I want to do. We'll then block. We'll sack an end. Don't get it. They have a makeshift munitions. Do they have a way of... I'm assuming they took, yeah. I'm just going to yield to end step. Do they have a way? Yeah, they do. So they are the Jundless version. Wildfireless version. So we don't want no. No, it's pretty pointless. Rumble. Circle. All seems fine. We could cut Ancient Grudge. We could add in Ancient Grudge, but I don't think it matters. They've shown that they've got like Wellspring and stuff, but I wouldn't do that. Too much. They've got Wicked Rotten Reunion too. There is a way, like, because you are on Magical Line, just FYI, if you do, like, I'm not gonna do it personally, but if you do want to abuse the clock, you can basically try and gnaw the bone. Just double, like, bring in 4 gnaws. Like, you could bring in 4 gnaws here and try and... It is an actual game plan against Glee that you could try and time your opponent out because you can get up to 60 odd life. So then game 1, you'd try and do it. Then game 2, you try and do it. And basically, the most likely won't have enough time to complete it. Just for reference, it isn't my type of style, but it is something that you can do. I'd rather win exactly how I was planning on winning in paper. So, like... So say if I'm considering playing this for nationals, which to be honest is not out of the question, Ray Revelation is a way I would win in paper. So Ray Revelation is how I'm going to board. Yeah, I think again I can keep this. We've got Forest into Swamp into Mill 5 into try and hit some lands with Prowler. I don't know which one we do. We probably want to hit a land, right? Before Mill 5. I think that's probably the plan. Like, we do need to try and set up a little bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to bring Grudges in. Because I don't know if they're going to have Graveyard hit. But I can't really do anything about that, I don't think. Mountain. Swamp Cycle. Swamp. I probably should have milled 5 there. But oh well. We'll get a Swamp. We have a Scrapwork Mutt and a Dread Return. Okay. So we're here for 1 here. Rumble. Let's Rumble. Just gives maximum amount of digs here. Sit Away Finder. Do we mill 5? I think we sit Away Finder, right? There's a Ray in the bin. So we've got double Dread Return. So I could actually... So I could actually go Circle. I'm going to Circle. Mill 4. We hit a Lotleth. I don't like tapping out though. Because there could in theory combos here. So what I will do is I'll attack for 2. Give the block and let the plant die. So they've got a... I'm just going to Dread Return this Lotleth. So they take 11. We grab a Forest. Fine. Hit you for... Put you at 7. Go. So here then we can then Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Lotleth Giant, sit away, find and mill some more cards, and then combo. Then kill them, sorry. So it's set away finder, mill some cards, play a Forest, leave a Forest up, Scrapwork Mutt, discard the Lotleth, mill 5. They could have Graveyard hit here, right? But I don't think they will. And then Stinkweed Imp, Dread Return, Lotleth, 1, 2, 3. I should have attacked for 6 here, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't know what they're digging for, but I couldn't possibly tell you what they're digging for here. Yep. Don't know what that could possibly be. I feel like I want to bring 1 of these in, and I don't know why. No, I think Rumble's probably pretty good for... Yeah, Rumble's pretty good for, like, speeding up. Like, if you go Forest, all that sort of stuff. I just want to have a Grudge just in case. I don't know why. I'm just flapping in case they just have Relic and I'm just called to it. Yes. I'm going to get a green-red, I think, here. Because I want more greens. But I'm just going to Exhume. Attack for naught. No. Right down. Let's get a green-red. A green-black, sorry. Draw, play Swamp. Wham! Exhume. I have a 6/5. I have a 6/5. Do. I have a 6/5. They also got combos. probably next turn. If they just play out a brood scale here. I'm gonna rumble. Because if I get a forest here, I get an end. I guess I could take the end. Play the green source, attack for 6. We have Ray. Obviously, we can then generate them. We just need to not die to combo this turn, which in theory they could do. So basically, if they, Deadly Dispute, they could Deadly Dispute. They could have like a Village Right or something for this to set it off. There's a lot of things that they could do. Okay, they just play Chrysalis. That is totally fine. Totally reasonable. So we've got a Ray to stop them sort of comboing. Well, I say stop, but with a loose term. 3 cards in the bin. So I'd like to keep a green source. So do I do this for a green? Okay, so let's do this. Try and find a forest. Find a forest, great. Conduit Pylon. Let's take the Conduit Pylon. And then, what are we on? 4 creatures. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can attack for 6. I think I'm free to do, right? No, they could block with 3 the 3 spawns. Yep. Not having the spawns is semi-relevant too, but it's actually very relevant. And then they're going to Deadly Dispute 1. Yeah. And then, okay, they sacked it as well. Yeah. All that is actually very relevant. So let's... What do I want to do? So I can lock the giant for what? 6 is that? That's not a smart thing to do. I'll probably just play this Geothermal Bog and pass. And then I'll look at blocking with the Wayfinder. We can interact with this Ray of Revelation too. Another. Oh, Eternal Witness? Sure. We might actually just get through this, you know. They're going to attack for 4? I'm assuming so. If they attack for 4, I'll just take 4 because the. So let's get a forest here. And it's creature for the graveyard. Drop. Dread Return, huh? So 5 creatures in the bin. Let's do this. Lotleth, put that in the bin. Scrap work them up. This is getting rather close. Pitch. 8 creatures in the bin. Double rare. I like it, I like it. Let's swing for 6 here. Put them to 8. Swing for 6, put them to 8. And then we'll Dread Return for 8. Yeah. Dread Return Lotleth for 8. I don't know what they could possibly have. Life gain? Weather. Sure. Again, 6. Do we have a second Dread Return and a second Lotleth? We have a second Lotleth, but not a second Dread Return. Yeah, so you take 8, down to 6. So if we actually could... we can't, right? Unless we mill one over with this Prowler. Other than that, I think I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not too much under pressure. Let that, yeah. I think double raise probably fine enough protection to wait a turn. We have a blocker, a black blocker as well, so they can't snuff it. Adapt, yes. They bring back like a Wellspring or something. Yeah, good thing. Wellspring. Like I can just attack right now. I can just attack for 6 with my 6/5 that can't be blocked except by 3 creatures. I don't understand how they're getting out of this unless they're gonna try and weather out of it. But then I can obviously just then Dread Return follow up. Okay. So now they're free to do. Now we're free to do whatever we want, and that's pretty much the good side, right? So we mill 5. Let's go, mill 5. Woo! Let's play this. Discard a Dread Return because I should have tapped this. Should have tapped this. Yeah, discard this. Draw. Land. At least this way I also get to attack. Attack plus also keep double rare. So let's attack for 6. You can't block yet. Cool. Managed to win against Glee. Wow. Woo, baby, a triple. Wow. Wow. Managed to get there. 3-1. See if we can 4-1 this bad boy. See you guys for the 5th and final round. Hey guys, welcome back to the 5th and final round here. We're going to keep this hand. We have turn to Exhume, followed by this sort of stuff. So let's see what happens. So we can't lead on this because we want to lead on the getting the swamp here. For the troll, we look like we're against Grixis Affinity. Interesting enough, good job they didn't lead on Blood Fountain as well. Another sort of interesting note. Right. Hi, I have a 6/5. How fast can you go? Or do you have a cast down? Have a cast down. Coolio. So let's go for the card that mills the most. 4 cards whiffed on lands. Play land. Play tap land as well, which works out quite nicely because we can then follow it with double one of these. So now that we have the Exhume Exhume plan A gone, Crackland Shaman's our next concern, right? 2 mana Thoughtcast is a good sign for us. They're on turn 4, so they're digging. Would you like me to discard a card? Okay. Okie dokie, thank you. Let's mill. Land. And let's play a Prowler. I probably shouldn't have played the land first. But we'll get the Conduit Pylon because we don't really need this red land just yet. Then we'll play Circle. Yes, mill 4. So we have 1 Dread Return in the bin, 1 Dread Return in hand, and 2 Lotleth Giants. So then let's just get back a Lotleth Giant. Let's pull this land out. Which land do we want? I guess we might as well get the Geothermal Bog, right? We have 13 creatures in the bin, so take that. Oh dear, yeah, Crackland Shaman, sure. Toxin Analysis? Okay. Crackland Shaman is, in theory, scary, but they've sort of passed the time where it can be useful. So we'll play this just to see if we get another creature in the bin, or just, ooh, put that on top. I'm just going to hardcast this and dome you. That is exactly how I expected that to go. We need these. We don't need these. And then I probably cut 1 Rumble, 1 Circle. I don't need all the bones. I don't need the Acorn Harvest, I don't think. I could, to be fair, if anything, I probably could do with Acorn Harvest. Especially with Crackland Shaman, it's a good way. I could do it with some Rotten Reunions as well, but I think overall I'm not going to do anything about that. We could cut the Exhume plan. They've shown that they've already got cast down, which makes it a lot weaker. So we'll probably keep it as is for now, and then see how we get on. We might actually just cut 2 Exhumes and put some Rumbles or Circles back in, and go from there. Deck's feeling pretty strong. Got the 1 of Acorn Harvest again. Keep this. Probably, do I want to bottom this? I have an end to shuffle, so yeah. I don't really want it in my hand. I just want to mill it over. And I'd rather have a Dread Return in hand. Let's play the Ridgeline. Sure. Yeah. Guess what I'm going to do? Bonk. Followed by... Bonk. Yes. Yeah. They might as well... It's weird why they popped this. Like, this was wrong. They shouldn't actually have popped this. They should have forced me to spend the mana, because now I have 2 mana available to just do whatever I want. So I'm going to get a green source here. And then I'm going to Wayfinder. 100 pounds, great. And then I'm probably going to Prowler plus Conduit Pylon Troll. Double Spell Bomb. And we had the Ancient Grudge. So let's Prowler first. Mill. I feel like I'd rather have a 2/2, right? I don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't think I want these lands. I would rather have a 2/2. We'll play this. And then I'll sack this and I'll get a black source. Go to black red. Probably. Yeah, black red. And then we scry. Stinkweed. Put that in the bin. Swing for 1. We have 0 Lotleth Giants in the bin. But that's okay. I might even look at... I don't know. I'm thinking do a troll here, basically is what I'm thinking. F6. So I could troll, right? As in, play Swamp and Dread Return a troll. Burn Enforcer, sure. Roll 5. Might respond to this with 3 creatures in the bin, sack stuff, which I'm fine with. Yep. I just sack on 1? Sure. Go 5. So we hit a Scrapwork Mortal, Lot Left Giant, and a Dread Return. So I could just hard cast another Dread Return here. Hard cast a Stinkweed Imp here. Cool. And then if they attack, we'll block, and then that'll... and we have 12 creatures in the bin. Another Meron Force, sure. So I just need to avoid probably the likelihood they've got 3-ish spell bombs, so the likelihood they've got 1 left. So I just need to avoid that. Spell Blast is fine. I have an Exhume. So I'm gonna take the 4. Take 1 hit of 4, I guess. Mill. So here we have 15, right? Problem is we don't. Obviously, we played the Swamp instead of the Bog last turn. How many lot lifts do we have? 1. Am I just... They could have a negate. I think I'm fine with that. If they do have a negate, they don't. Donk! You're on 5. We're on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just need another troll, right? At this point. I'm going to cast down this. No, the Deadly Dispute will land. Sure. Like 5 life I can work with. Obviously, I just need... Cast down. Okay. And they know we have a Stinkweed in hand. Cast down. Sure. So this is where the Acorn Harvest could be good. Okay. I'll get another mill. So they're tapped out. And we just need our Acorn Harvest. We take 8 though. I'm going to mill 5. We do not hit our Acorn Harvest. But we do hit a Ancient Grudge. Let's discard this. Flip this. Let's go again. Quite low on cards, to be fair, like in our deck. So we might. There is a high chance that we do hit our... No! As if we don't have the... Did that a 1? And we're a land short. So we attack. Are we actually a land short here? They take it down to 1. And then we just kill one of these. They both die. We just need an Acorn Harvest, right? Oh, but we can't now because we're on 2. Right? 4. 4 mana. Are you casting a Kenku or something? Oh, return that. Return a Crackland plus. Okay. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. So 10 cards. I think we draw, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 4 Dread Returns are in the bin. So we need to draw our... Yeah, I think we need to draw. I don't think milling does anything. Because we're down on 2, so we can't flash back the thing. So we have to draw an Acorn Harvest here. Circle of the Land Druid. 2, 2, 2. So we have to... Again, do this. Discard, but then don't... Then discard this. But then don't do the replacement effect. Troll. Doesn't help me. So I have 8 cards left in my deck. Mill 4. They're going to sack. I return something. Conduit Pylon doesn't really help me, right? But I think that's... Try to figure out the best way to win this. Which I don't think we have, right? I guess Double Grudge. Double Grudge doesn't even do it, right? Because of this. Single Grudge, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to bring in Rotten Reunion? I was so close. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in 2. Really hard to figure out how to sideboard with this deck. Like we had the Ancient Grudge. We were just so close. We were on 1. Like actual 1. A little bit more than this hand. This hand seems fine. Probably just to get rid of this, right? We don't want the land cycler. We probably just want all these. I want to avoid Spellbomb for a while. Discard. Flip. Give me Ancient Grudge. Yes, good start. Dread Return and an Ancient Grudge. I mean, sure, let's go. Yep. Ancient Grudge again. So let's mill 4 here. Yes. Scrapwork Moat, great draw. Swing for 2. But we've got Circle. 100, so 1, 2. We've got no Lawless, right? Wellspring, sure. Did I have a land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we just kill this Blood Fountain now? Probably not. Acorn Harvest. So let's... do we try and do this? Because then we can return, what can we return? A Generous End, but that doesn't really do anything. So I think in that case, we probably just get the Circle Land Druid, just in case we mill over something good. All of these green cards. So hit them for 3. Do we bring back the Generous End and bring back 2 lands? Or... I think, to be fair, probably naturally, I'm fine just doing this like is, and then Ancient Grudging something. Crackland's fine. Like, they can sack to kill all this stuff, and I don't really care that much. Sure. Do I sack to blow up this treasure? Yeah. I would be really annoyed if they got, so we got Haunted Mire on this one. Swamp on this one. At least we'll bring back 2 lands. I would like not to have Spell Bomb here. Them not to have Spell Bomb, that is. But it's seeming unlikely. Thoughtcast. Land. Spell Bomb. Blood Fountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think I might just blow this land up, you know? We have this. I don't think so, right? Nah, just leave it. They're tapped out. So let's go... Scrapwork Moat. Do we have a... We do not. Pitch this. Replacement effect. Woo! So I'm just going to play this land and then attack for 2. We've got a Stinky in the bin now, which is actually quite good because we can now discard. We just need them to not have a Spell Bomb this turn. This turn, out of all turns, just avoid a Spell Bomb. Then we can pitch Acorn Harvest, pitch in, reckon bargain. They're in the top, just shy of the top 40, top 20 cards. And do they find a Spell Bomb? They find a Crackland Shaman. Okay. 1, 2, so I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna mill 5. I'm gonna mill 5 here. Whap. Lotleth. Hit Lotleth. Hit a Lotleth. Land. Let's Scrapwork Moat. Mill an Acorn Harvest over. Draw. Acorn Harvest. You have a turn. This is your interaction point. Yep. We did a sack of blood token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't get rid of the red sources, which is really... And the word double blood token. This is all so very annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually think my best bet is upkeep. Upkeep. I am going to hit this. So therefore they have 4 mana. Oh no! I should no in the upkeep. I should have been in their turn. Oh, missed it. Yes, let's go. Alright then, they missed it. My misplayed nearly cost us because they now can't flash back the Crackland Shamans. So have they got removal for the squirrel tokens? I'm assuming they're gonna look at like Galv Blasting and such, or digging for something. Right? You digging again? Deadly Dispute. Just avoid a Spell Bomb. 1 turn, please. 1 turn. 1 turn, avoid a Spell Bomb. Murder Enforcer, sure. Murder Enforcer, sure. No Spell Bomb. No Spell Bomb. No Crackland either. Sure. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. What do I need here? What exactly am I after? I need the second Acorn Harvest. In 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can blow this up, or I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I can blow this up, blow this up. I'll blow this up. I'll probably just blow their land up as well. Or do I actually hit one of these? I'm gonna play this. And then I think I actually just blow the land up. I might just draw a land here naturally, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's only 2 lands left. Are they gonna hit for 8? So I think I take 8, right? Well, I definitely take 8. Sure. 3. Just don't have a spell bomb. Have you got your spell bomb? No! Literally lucky as get. I know they're obviously halfway through the deck, but the fact that they had Crackland Shaman, Crackland Shaman, Crackland Shaman was ridiculous. Like, seriously? Give me a land. I've got Dread Return, at least. 1, 2. So I need to now find enough. That's so frustrating. Now they're going to cast down for that as well. Oh my god! Go away! So I have to hit. Do I discard this? Because I can hard cast a Lot Left Giant. So we're gonna block here. Yeah, I think I have to hit this. Oh my god! Are you serious? This guy is the luckiest person in the world, man. So we can't block here. We have to go to 1. Or we have to try and... No, I think we have to block and try and hit. We have 19 cards. So we got 1. We lose the 1 of Acorn Harvest. I have to try and hit 1, 2, 3. I have to try and hit the last Scrapwork Mutt as well. Scrapwork Mutt. Yeah, I have to do this way and block. So annoying. It should not be this, like, we didn't hit the Scrapwork Mutt. We didn't hit anything. We didn't even hit the 1 of Acorn Harvest. This is so frustrating. Crackland Shaman, man. Like, triple Crackland Shaman. Also, just for reference, don't be this guy. Like, I've dredged, and I know, obviously, we know that the game is over right now, right? Because I've just dredged and there's nothing in. And our opponent, as soon as I dredged, just wrote GG straight away. Don't do that, just for reference. It's not sportsmanlike at all. Yeah, that's just frustrating. Like, literally, that should have been free, but the rip the Crackland Shaman, then rip this, like, whatever. So, that was a really annoying end to the league. Obviously, we got a 3-1 so far. Like, the Boggles was, like, again, Boggles got lucky against us. They had double trample, lifelink, and double buff. Like, they've got no draw, really, and they're just seen it. And then secondly, like, we had the answers early on for Spell Bomb, but then they had triple Crackland Shaman, which is a massive problem, clearly. The deck just can't deal with that. Triple, like, there's a small window of opportunity, and they're basically line of plays. I'm going to find a spell bomb to slow you down. Like, point in perspective, they had game 1, we had the Exhume plan. They had a cast down straight off the belt. And then we still managed to win that. Game 2, we had Ancient Grudge for both spell bombs. They had Crackland Shaman was on 1. Etc. Like all that sort of stuff, and we got super unlucky. Like, I feel like the game 2 I probably could have won. I just misplayed somewhere to miss that 1 point of damage. And then game 3 again, super unlucky. Like, Crackland Shaman was just not good, and we just could not find for the life of us a Lot Left Giant in time, or the Dread Return in time, or whatever it was, and it was just super awkward. I really do like this deck. I think the deck's got real legs. The Naught of the Bones in the main makes sense. I don't like the Acorn Harvest in the side. They feel really awkward to bring in. Like, they're obviously okay against, like, Crackland Shaman specifically. And I feel like if I was going to change anything, I would actively probably put 1 in the main, cut something like a Rumble or a Circle, and then from there, then sort of have better sideboard cards for something. I have no idea what. I don't know. But you probably need some sort of sideboard to deal with. I have no idea. Probably deal with Crackland. Be able to maybe... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what that could be, but we need some sort of game plan for Crackland Shaman, especially in Affinity. But yeah, really like the deck. Really like the Rare Revelations. Really like the Grudges, etc. I like everything about this deck, like, pretty much. It's just the 2 slots in the Acorn Harvest. Unsure on. But anyways, guys, that is enough for this deck. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. And, yeah. See you guys in the next one. Peace.